Alright, here we go again. So this single cop follows me around every fucking day because of the defamation of character of the lady in the bus and the little dude in the white car. I've had a criminal trespass warning on one place I've never even really been. Jiffy Lube. I asked them what services they provide, and that was enough to get me criminal trespassed off there. And then Kroger, I used to sit over there because, bathroom, food, gas, and cigarettes. Sit right there and get everything for us for the day. But like I said, this lady in that bus right there was sitting there telling them about how I had an RV in their parking lot full of meth that lit on fire. It's like, I don't do drugs, lady. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I don't even smoke weed anymore. It's been fucking getting on a year since I've even smoked weed. I don't drink. All I do is smoke shit tons of cigarettes and drink coffee. It's a pine boxer airplane. I gotta get away from all these crooked cops in this country. I'm amazed at this country, man. You got Christians who don't know how to read a Bible if they know how to read. 9 times out of 10, when I walk to somebody who identifies themselves with a Christian, they don't know anything about the Bible. And from what I can tell, they go to church to compare clothing and spread rumors like that lady in the bus. She even says she's Christian, but she doesn't know anything about Christianity. Anyway, you got every cop is fucking crooked, like this fucking guy here. That's just what he does, is follow me around town. He runs my driver's license every time he sees me. It's like, dude, there's nothing on it. I got a clear criminal background. My driving record is clear. I can pass any drug test you want. I don't understand what this crooked cop wants with me, or why he specifically works for that lady in the bus. I hadn't really figured out what the connection is. Maybe they're sleeping together. I don't know. I don't know what the connection is. I just know that constable specifically works for that lady. She calls the rest of them, but the rest of the constables will just drive by. I had a conversation with the other one, how he was even talking to the district attorney to try to get her for harassment against me, because it's like she calls these constables on me 20 times a fucking day. But the district attorney apparently works for her as well, because they don't want to file the harassment charge. And apparently calling the police for no reason is just fine. I guess since they're all crooked, that's just what they do. Like I said, but we've been harassed by cops from here to Alaska, and we even came back a different way, and they were still harassing us. And coward military, I hadn't figured out what's the connection with all the coward military either. And I call them cowards because they follow me around as much as this cop does here. And I know they're here for me. I even go up and talk to them and fuck with them, and they don't. They acknowledge that, hey, they're here for me, but it's like, first of all, you're not supposed to be operating on American soil. Second of all, y'all should have been guarding our borders instead of opium fields and oil reserves. We got plenty of oil reserves here. What are y'all doing overseas? Y'all need to be guarding our fucking borders where there's Chinese spies and Venezuelan gangs and Mexican cartels infiltrating. I mean, fentanyl has killed more Americans than all terrorist organizations combined. And y'all are guarding them instead of us. It doesn't make any kind of sense at all. But I guess military in America, when you only accept people, you know, I wanted to be military as well, but when you only accept people who are Wonder Woman or Wonder Who it's a woman, and then fairies from the Fruit Loop farm, I guess you can only kill little brown people who can't fight back. You know, you go against a bunch of Afghans with pitchforks instead of fighting against these cartels that are infiltrating this country and definitely were surrounding us. And that's kind of how our whole fiasco starts. But since the crooked cops want to protect the cartels instead of us, my wife and I are just going to leave this fucking country. There's nothing good about this country anymore. It doesn't matter what president you got, who his cabinet is, or what happens. There's nothing good about this country. 6 minutes and about 30 seconds. That's good enough of an upload. We'll kind of get back to it, I guess, a little bit later if he decides to get out of his car, but he's a coward too. No faith in his badge. No faith in his God. Just like the rest of these cowards.